everyone. My name is Garrett, and I'm a research analyst here at BCIT Applied Research, part of the Make Plus division. I'm going to be showing you today our Waterjet cutter machine that we have out in our lab space. So the Waterjet cutter is actually a really cool machine. It moves in 2D and is able to cut metals, woods, different plastics, even some stones and glass. And what it uses is a high pressure jet of water that mixes with abrasive that actually cuts the material. One of the really cool things about this machine is the types of shapes that you can cut and the holes you can cut without having to use any more complex machining processes. So a part like this, in 1/2-inch plate steel, you're able to cut these really perfect circles with a minimal amount of time. A part like this would take 10 minutes on the Waterjet cutter, whereas on CNC, significantly more time. And that's really cool because it allows us as designers and fabricators to come up with really complex part shapes that wouldn't normally be able to be done in other type of conventional machining processes. So I really love this machine for that reason because I find it can really speed up my prototyping time. For example, I could do a set of holes in a hole pattern very quickly, have them all located and ready to mate with another part. Much simpler than doing it on a lot of other different machines. So one neat part about the machine is it actually uses garnet, which is a very hard material that is mixed with the water from the pressure jet and actually cuts through all of the materials that it cuts. That's pretty neat because if you're thinking they're consistently mixing as the machine is running and then able to kind of abrasively cut through the material like you'd see a grinding wheel but mixed with water. So this machine was actually funded through our Canadian Foundation for Innovation grant for tools for the lab through Dr. Jamie Borisov's research. And we've used it in a lot of really unique projects in this lab. Examples include the Apple Walk, our exercise machine we're currently working on, dog quality wheelchair, the wheelchair for small dogs, and the ARLO, which was the attachment for rowing machines to allow people with disabilities to use the rowing machines. So pretty exciting that we're able to use this in all those projects. So obviously with this machine being a tool that is actually cutting thick materials, there's a lot of energy within it and a lot of potential safety things that we need to think about. First off, when it's running during a cut, the head of this is going to move in the X and Y direction quite rapidly. So we need to keep our hands out of the machine while it's running in order to stay safe. As well, since it is shooting an abrasive water jet, it can be quite loud, so requires ear protection, as well as eye protection to prevent splashes that can potentially kick up and throw garnet into your face, which is less than ideal. Finally, like I said, hands out of the machine because the abrasive jet has the potential to spray and impact your hand or other bodily components. Other than that, it's a pretty safe machine and a lot of fun to use.